Hey guys, it's David here. Welcome to my daily updates where I go over where I'm currently at, what I'm doing, and how to get to growing my business to $100,000 a year in profit. So, how these updates usually go is that first of all, I go through questions that you may have and help you with your make scenarios. Then I go through YouTube stats and then I just do strategy, live work, or some freestyle yapping. So, let's get right into it. Now, first, let's check. Excuse me. First, let's check if there are any questions, right? And I don't think there will be. So, what I'm doing instead lately is that I will just go to this very smart guy, Nick Sarayev Daily Updates, and I will just see what people are kind of asking
Hey, this is me, Bill.
him and respond to that instead. So, hi Nick, did you stop writing blogs? I really loved your life improvement blogs. Let me know any updates on them. For people who don't know, right? This guy, he's mainly creating YouTube videos, but he also has a blog somewhere in here. And I think he wrote some of the articles on kind of using theory of constraint on his own life. I think this is one of them. And this is actually a very interesting exercise that I also did multiple times and that I recommend to any one of you who kind of wants to improve your life and see what areas are lacking, right? And basically, how this works, I want to find out somewhere the summary. There isn't one. Basically, how this work. This is, by the way, not a thing developed by Nick Sarayev. This is originally from this blog, which I have no clue, to be honest, who created this blog. But what this audit of the lifestyle mean is that you go through everything you do in your life, every single small thing, from the moment you wake up until you get back in your bed to sleep, and you analyze what you're doing, where is time lost, where is money lost, and how to optimize it. Very interesting thing, and yeah, I would recommend it for sure. Now, I have an Indian accent, so I'm doubting the net positive in recording Loom video. Can you please share your thoughts on that? No, I don't think so. I don't think so, honestly. Like, first of all, if you want to have less of an Indian accent, this is a thing that can be trained, right? Accents are just kind of customary way of speaking, but it's a thing that can be changed as everything else. So that's a one thing that I would maybe recommend if you feel like your Indian accent is holding you back. But to be honest, if the quality is there in the videos and you're able to provide value and they're able to reasonably understand you, depending on how thick your accent is, then it will definitely be net positive even with an Indian accent. Mason Khan is saying, hey Nick, at the moment I'm running a LinkedIn outreach using 5 accounts, around 100 connection requests per day. I always try to lead with real curiosity or genuine compliments just to keep it human and authentic before ever talking about what I do. It's all about building honest relationship. Would love to hear what you think. Yeah, I would love to see the outreach actually, or how you're running it with 5 accounts, because I know that LinkedIn has one of the strictest kind of anti-bot policies, and it's very easy to trigger their kind of ID verification check. So in the past, we tried the LinkedIn outreach kind of at scale as well, but it didn't work that well. I think it was like way more pain in the ass than cold email would be. Uh, Man, Nick, this has been a great journey. I am beyond confused. I've created a Legion AI agent. Like, I would call it top notch. I'm confused. How should I go about selling? Like, these steps involved. How should I frame it? Should I hold their hands and make them open browser and open N8N? Like the process, I have always been confused. So yep, it would be absolute help if you say what we as beginners can do or say I should do. Well, it's difficult question to answer, right? Because my main question or my main concern is, so what does this lead gen AI agent do? That's probably the first question that comes up to my mind, because a lot of the times the AI agents that you hear about are glorified chatbots essentially. So that would be the first kind of thing that's important to define. What does it actually do, and what is the value that you're providing? And I think based on that, it will be way easier to also know how to frame it and how to sell it. Because at the end of the day, for the customer, it doesn't matter that much what the technical solution is, but what the technical solution can provide to them and how much money it can save or generate. Garvin is saying, hey Nick, I really do appreciate the effort you put in the information you provide. Okay, I now work in medical sales. That's very interesting. Particularly with podiatrist. Was it pediatrist or it's even something else? A podiatrist is a medical doctor devoted to the treatment of disorders of the foot, ankle, and related structures. Very interesting. And I suspect it's called exactly the same in my native language, and I just never heard of that word because unfortunately I didn't have to go to a doctor to solve things with my feet. My question is, what types of automation systems do you think would be value of these types of clinics? Aiming to target this niche and use these frequent in-person interactions to my advantage in terms of proposal. Hopefully you see this. To be honest, I think medical niche is a very difficult one. And not necessarily because of acquisition of clients, because as I can see, you have some basis in that, but because of how regulated the industry is, right? In the US, there's something that's called HIPAA, right? Which kind of regulates a lot of these stuff. And in every single country, basically, there will be more or less some regulation about healthcare because it's very critical and very personal. So I think that's the first problem kind of that you need to solve, kind of how to position yourself in a way that will make you compliant. And I think there is even like specific tools that it will be using. I don't think it will be Make or N8N. Health related automation platform. I know there's one big automation platform kind of that's maybe it's this one. So basically what I'm trying to say, yeah, something like this. Instantly connect all your healthcare software to build HIPAA compliant automations without code, right? So it's actually a complete sub niche that's, you know, very, very expensive, I guess. And those are different tools that basically you would use. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, I think that's enough for now. and then let me do my YouTube subscribers, YouTube statistics. But I think I can already see that the kind of views, the kind of subscribers didn't increase. What increased a bit are the views on this channel. I think maybe we're starting to get again, a few views a day at least, which is not a lot, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, you see there was the trough. I hope that's how you kind of pronounce it, with 0 views, and now we're getting like 1, 2, 3 views. Slowly going, right? So yeah, let's check the main channel as well. I think here we also still have 213 subscribers. It's very interesting. I really don't get how these kind of work, because now I think for 6 days we didn't have a single subscriber growth. But then, for instance, you see, what I'm thinking about is that in between these 2 days there was 2 months, right? There was 60 days, so on average I had 2 new subscribers a day, and now it's 0. So I really need to up my game and kind of do something. But yeah, that's probably everything for today. Not sure if there is anything else I wanted to talk about today. It's Friday. I went home at like 7 p.m. and I got this old game, Cities Skyline, and I've been just playing with it for like 2 hours today, so trying to enjoy a bit and kind of do something else than just work. But yeah, that's everything for today. If you have any questions regarding make scenarios or any help that you need, let me know down in the comments. And that's everything from me for today. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye.